So you're thinking about moving to Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, in this video, we're going to show you around Green Township, one of the areas on the west side of Cincinnati. We're going to show you a couple different houses and different price ranges so you can see what fits in your budget in Cincinnati, Ohio. Make sure you stick around till the end in this video where I'm going to show you my absolute favorite new development that is going in right here in Green Township. My name is Angela Evans with Cincinnati, Ohio Living. We get calls every day from people just like you. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, reach out using the contact information in the description box below. We would be so excited to help you make a smooth move here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So I am here today, guys, at one of Green Township's parks, Veterans Park. I am currently walking on the nice walking trail that surrounds the whole park. They even have a nature trail that goes off the side. So Green Township actually is really doing a great job at making the whole community more walkable. They've continued to add trails and nature paths here at this park, sidewalks in some areas that there weren't sidewalks before. So just really making it more of a walkable place to live. Now you'll notice today that there's not really anybody at this park. That's because it's cold and rainy. The rain stopped just for a minute, luckily. Hopefully it doesn't start back up again here on me. But otherwise, this park is normally crowded with walkers, runners, people walking their dogs, kids playing on the play sets. There's a few fields here for soccer games, baseball games. I believe they have racquetball. You can ride your bike here. They recently added an additional loop that goes around the Nathanael Green Lodge, which is a lodge here in Green Township that as a resident you're able to rent out for parties. I had one of my baby showers there. You can rent it out for wedding receptions, memorial services, all kinds of things. So another nice thing about the parks here in Green Township is that they all have areas that you can reserve for a birthday party, graduation party, like that shelter right there. They all have something similar to that. Veterans Park here, as you can see, it has a really nice fenced-in enclosed play area for younger kids. You have basketball courts, you have racquetball courts, you have baseball fields, you have soccer fields, you have another playground here. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know all about Cincinnati, Ohio living, then go ahead and subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to find out what's new in Cincinnati, Ohio. So there are several schools actually located in Green Township. The public school system that most of Green Township is served by is Oak Hills Local School District. Oak Hills actually has the second lowest taxes in Hamilton County. They have one high school, one middle school, and 3 elementary schools. There also are several private elementary schools and a private high school located in Green Township. So there are so many other fun things to do in Green Township. There's a bowling alley, movie theater, miniature golf. There are tons of restaurants, shopping, dining. You have actually Veterans Park here sits on Harrison Avenue, which is one of the main roads that runs through Green Township. The Township Administrative Building is over here. Not to mention Harrison Avenue is the road that actually takes you down to the highway. And we are literally 15 minutes or less from downtown Cincinnati right now. So here at Veterans Park, they have a lot of memorial events here. As you can see behind me, they have this Bell Tribute Tower for veterans and also this Gold Star Family Memorial place up here. One of the other cool things that I always liked here is they have this tank. Can't remember what it's actually called, but that was donated as a memorial here. And I'm standing here in another memorial area to the veterans. There's engraved bricks that you can have put here in memory of a loved one. Okay, so Harrison Avenue, like I mentioned, is where a lot of your shopping and dining is in Green Township. You have a lot of chain restaurants, but you also have some local places there. One of the other major roads that runs through Green Township is Glenway. I like to call that the fast food alley because that's where all your fast food chain restaurants are in Green Township. Then another place that you have in Green Township is North Bend Road. That runs through part of Green Township called White Oak. And there you have like a Sam's Club, other fast food restaurants. All right, so are you ready to take a look at some of the homes here in Green Township on the west side of Cincinnati? Let's get started. All right, so let's get to our first house for today. We are in Green Township here. We're going to look at a house in the $200,000 price range. It's a 4-bed, 1-bath, and it is about 1,200 square feet. Sits on a half-acre lot with a nice fenced-in backyard. This house in Green Township was listed at $224,900. It was on the market for 2 days, and it did end up selling for $234,000, just about $10,000 over asking. I would say in this price range in Green Township, it is not uncommon right now, at the time of this video, for there to be multiple offers. Pretty much anything under the 300, we'll say in the 150 to 350 price range, there is just a limited inventory right now, and most of them are going to multiple offers, especially one that has a renovation done as well as this one does. As you can see, they have new luxury vinyl flooring and fresh paint throughout the entire house. So when you come in the house, this house also does have replacement windows throughout, has that nice front porch. So the brand new kitchen is all new appliances, backsplash, countertops. It's not an overly big kitchen, but it was definitely, as you can see, filled with light and just really, really tasteful and a good-looking kitchen. Then you go back the hallway here, and another big wow is this gorgeous bathroom. You have 2 bedrooms on the first floor. Both have fresh carpet and paint and light fixtures and are ready to move right in. Now, depending on your taste, you may or may not like that the bedrooms, 2 bedrooms are on the first floor and 2 are upstairs. That is a traditional Cape Cod style house here in Cincinnati. The tile work on the bathroom, on the floor, and the shower was just gorgeous. You can tell that the person that did the renovation to this house really did everything exceptionally well, and it was just done right. So there is an unfinished basement in this house, extremely clean. They had the floor painted, the concrete floor. They added some carpeting to the stairs. You have a 1-car oversized garage. The garage is located under the house, under those 2 bedrooms. So some people, aren't a fan of the garage being under the house. So depending on what you like, another thing you have to consider would be backing out onto a busier road there. So it does have a walkout to the backyard, which is really nice and convenient. You go upstairs to your second floor. There's a door at the top of the stairs, and you are in your 2 bedrooms there. And the slanted ceilings, that is what you're going to see on a Cape Cod style house, unless it's dormered, which this house obviously was not. But they are good sized rooms up here, which is really nice. All new carpet, all new paint, new doors, doorknobs, everything is done. They do have closets up there. They're good sized closets, I would say. One other thing that's nice about this location is you're close to Glenway Avenue, which has tons of shopping and restaurants all along it. You are not far from downtown, probably about 10-15 minutes from downtown Cincinnati. Now, while you are on a main road here and there's not a lot of parking, you do sit right on the corner of this side street, and so there's extra parking along that side street. All right, guys, here we are in Green Township. We are going to see what $475,000 can buy you here. We are about 15 minutes to downtown Cincinnati. about 15 to 20 minutes to the Indiana state line. This neighborhood is located right off the highway, very convenient location. I just sold a house last year down the street. You can check that out here. All right, so are you ready to see a $400,000 price range home? Well, here it is in Green Township. We're looking at a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. It's listed at $475,000, which puts it at about $130 per square foot. Okay, so this house was built in 2005. As you can see, this is a super walkable neighborhood. Sidewalks everywhere. Everyone's always out walking their dogs. Kids are out playing. The other part of this subdivision is called Bridgepoint, and that part does have a clubhouse with a pool. Obviously, it has some higher HOA fees, and those houses are about 5 years newer than these. All right, guys, so now we're at our last stop in Green Township for today. We are going to take a look at a house that was listed for $729,900. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,200 square feet. It has a 5-car garage. It sits on 1.2 acres. I really love this street. I spent a lot of time here growing up. My friend's parents live just behind me pretty much. It was built around the 1990s. All of the houses sit on about 1 acre. There's a ton of green space here. Just feels really private back here. Speaking of, there's a few private drives that you'll find off this street as well. All of these homes were custom built. That's just another thing that I love. Every single house back here is unique. It is not a cookie cutter neighborhood, and that's just really what I love about this. And that's why your price is at $729,000. You can really tell that all of these yards are really well maintained. They did a really great job when they built this neighborhood of preserving existing trees and green space, and they left a lot of mature trees, which is really nice. Everything is underground. You don't see all those messy wires going to every single house and everything. We are within walking distance of Coluga Park, which is one of the awesome parks here in Green Township. All right, so this subdivision is about 10 minutes from the highway, which puts you about 25 minutes to downtown Cincinnati. Now we are headed to one of my favorite new developments on the west side in Green Township. It's called Trailside Village. So Trailside Village is conveniently located within walking distance of surrounding neighborhoods, schools, retail stores, and healthcare providers. According to the website, Trailside Village will offer a range of housing and lifestyle amenities, catering to residents across a broad spectrum of ages and interests. And it's going to be placed along the creeks, ridges, and woodlands of the Wesselman Creek watershed. Trailside Village is preserving over 60 acres of open space that overlie the sensitive woodlands and stream corridors. So the conservation development, it sets aside over 50% of the development as open space, and is going to feature 1.5 miles of walking trails that connect to the existing township trail that goes through there. Trailside Village is also going to eventually include Trailside Park, which is going to be Green Township's first natural play area, constructed from timber repurposed from the site. There will be a small performance lawn and open air pavilion, according to their website, and it's going to overlook the play area and be the recreational hub, they say, of the neighborhood and the trail network. Okay, so there are a few phases to this development. There is going to eventually be a retail phase that is up along Harrison Avenue there, next to the existing Dewey's and Harrison Green that's currently there. The initial lots that are going to be available starting this fall are going to be the Creekside and Trailside lots. And those are the ones right up here in the front along the current existing walking trail. As you go further back into the development, there are going to be some estate lots. Those are going to be a little bit larger, a little higher end homes. And then MI does have a couple estate lots and traditional lots back a little further as well. Eventually, there's going to be future estate lots and traditional homes. And that's going to connect Harrison Road, which I always call Harrison Avenue. That's going to connect Harrison Avenue all the way through over here to Hutchinson. They are going to be adding a park. There's going to be a lot of open space. One of the major things with this development going through was that they could not relocate any of the streams. They had to get lots of different approvals from, the Metropolitan Sewer District, the EPA, to make sure that there weren't any, endangered species living in this area because it was a heavily wooded area. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know all about Cincinnati, Ohio living, then go ahead and subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to find out what's new in Cincinnati, Ohio.